Hey everybody, this is the Jason Ellis Show with Tully. That's a Patreon show. We do 2 of those a week. I also do a solo show called Awesome World on Patreon. Patreon.com/EllisMate if you would like to subscribe. It's less than $1 a day, even if you're a Canadian. So sign up and join us. Also, I do a separate show by myself that is a podcast, exclusively a podcast, that you can actually catch the live recording of that podcast on the Patreon, which would make Patreon 4 shows a week Patreon. That podcast is called Jason Ellis Show 2.0.
Balls is totally moving, doing it grooving. Now down we get back up. I've got the heart and desire, my mother on fire, ready to take us. Welcome to the show. Did you know that your mom is home?
Probably.
The king of the West.
King of the West.
King Rimbleby. I want to get one of those backpacks that has like a window in the back for cats. But it's like, they're not cheap. And I have a funny feeling that he'll be like, cool, now let me out. And I'll be like, well, that's cool. Now I have the gayest backpack ever, which wouldn't be the first time in my life I've had the gayest backpack ever. But I'm trying to be good with money. Hello? Hello?
Hello, this is Sophia with
Hi,
Personal
Sophia.
Loan Friday.
How are you?
I tried contacting you last week.
I'm good.
Speak.
That's
Following
great.
up with you
I'm a
one
bit
time,
busy right now.
approved,
A
and
shark is attacking me!
$1,000.
Ah!
You know, she acted like she was your friend, but I don't think she really cared.
You're good with that stuff. You're so...
I'm a bit of an empath.
Right, that's the word that you use a lot to
Mhm.
me.
I always have been.
You're all... No,
I just,
Very empathic,
yeah.
which is for sure English.
Have you ever seen The Color of the Wind?
What words, really, you know?
Yeah, man.
Have you ever seen the color of the wind?
You know that, huh?
Nah, I'm just singing.
Oh, that's a song.
Is it?
Yeah.
It doesn't go like that, though.
Have you ever seen the color of the wind?
Wait, who said that?
2 people probably.
Oh.
The chick who voiced Pocahontas in the movie of that name made by Disney, and then you know what they would do in those days is they still do it, but they get pop hits out of having usually Vanessa Williams re-recorded. She did a couple of those. I think she did Beauty and the Beast, and then she did
Isn't that funny? Because she was Beauty and now she's a beast.
Vanessa Williams is.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her. I bet I'd still.
She's a fat bitch.
I
So
bet
is Rick Fox, and they used to fuck.
I bet I'd still slang her some way.
Oh, holla at your boy. Yeah, I'd definitely get in there.
I don't
obviously,
care at all who sang Colors of the Wind. I want to see the decrepit Vanessa Williams I'm going to fantasize about having sex with. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm telling you, she's fat.
We put now.
Yeah, good luck. That's like, yeah, sure, then. And you can already tell she's starting to blow up.
Yeah.
That ain't now.
Because I'm still all the way in.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know exactly when I passed the threshold where like to that woman when I was a kid would have looked like she was wearing a dead skin mask, and now I'm just like, nah, she looks like a sexy worn in baseball mitt.
Which is hot.
To me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Was she on the show?
Vanessa Williams?
Yeah.
I'm almost certain no.
Okay.
I think, because
I
she...
could have sworn she was.
Really? I don't recall that.
Maybe she was just in the building.
That would make a lot of sense. I can search her
I've
name.
definitely seen her live
Yeah.
and uncut.
Because I think she was pretty
Fat,
careful
cunty.
about. So I see that she was potentially available for interviews once or twice. So
Should get her on now.
yeah, I'm sure she would be.
Hey, why are you so
Can we-
fat?
Can we get her here by the end of this show?
It's gonna be tough to be so hot and then so fat.
She, you know, she
I don't mind. I think it's cool to be fat.
she managed to.
I'm thinking about doing it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun, but fuck it, you know. It's hard though. You know? Man, you know what's crazy is donuts, right? You know how I really like donuts.
I do know
I'm
that, yeah.
I'm like an empath for donuts.
Mhm.
I just had bananas with almond butter and honey on it,
yeah.
and it was as good, if not better. Why are you pulling me up?
I just typed in fat Jason Ellis to see what would come up.
Don't do that, dude. That could do something that could throw me off the deep end. I'm still recovering from being sick, so fuck off. They don't come in like the right package. You have to cut them up and make it. You have to wash a dish. Something about being served candy on a platter. I had one donut last night after the comedy, so I think I bought 24 donuts for everybody, and not everybody ate donuts, so I gave donuts to basically almost everybody in the audience.
Right.
Because that's how many people came to the show. Also felt good about it though, because Jeremiah Watkins was like, yeah, man, like right now selling tickets. He's like, if you sold this many tickets in this room, that's good.
Yeah.
And I was like, why? And he's like, baseball. I'm like, what? He's like, well, obviously the money situation for everybody is tight, so people are not going out as much. It's Tuesday night, and the Dodgers are doing good. People are they're watching it. They're not going out. And he's like, really? He's like, my show does, his stand up on the spot kills.
Yeah.
He's like, the last show he did was like 10 times harder to fill the room than any other time. He's like, because baseball is roaring right now.
LA has Dodger
in
fever.
LA.
Yeah.
So LA people are like, I ain't fucking going to comedy. I'm watching the fucking game.
Yeah.
So there goes that, which made me feel good about it,
Mhm.
but also learning experience. I think that might have been the first time I have put on a show where I ran the whole thing and was the host and was like timing it out and booking guests and the whole idea of like war stories where you kind of, because at first it was like I was gonna have Mayhem on and some other like fighters, and then I like realized, you're giving people spots. They don't really do comedy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little of that tends to go a long way.
Right, and there's all these people that That's the other thing I noticed. Jason Ellis and friends at the Comedy Store makes me look cool to comedians.
Mm-hmm.
Comedians are in my DMs this morning.
Yeah.
People are texting me. People that don't talk to me are now talking to me
Mm-hmm.
because they think that I might be able to give them a spot.
Stage time, yeah.
Yeah, which is
Great.
I guess, like it's a weird world to be in all of a sudden, because it's like, well, if I had the power, I would give everybody I know stage time.
Of course.
But if I give everybody stage time that doesn't bring one person to this Comedy Store, then there's nobody at the Comedy Store to watch it, and then I don't get to do it ever again.
Yes.
So it's kind of,
Mhm.
like I would love to give everybody, but really my friends of comedy are the ones that don't get anybody there.
I know.
Like, okay, Steph Tolliver gets people there. Steph Tolliver and I, we know each other, but she's not my, she doesn't give a fuck what Jason does. Like, and I think she's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more, the people that I know, I'm very lucky that I'm friends with Chappelle and Jeremiah, but the last minute Tuesday 8:00 show, not an easy room to fill.
No.
Not a good time slot. But this is
That's where you start.
the game,
Yeah.
dude. Like if you do Jason Ellis is like headlining around the country, guess what? They're giving me a Thursday, dude. You do one in the city, in New York City. No way, really? What day? Friday. Oh, wow. Friday? What time? 6 o'clock. And I'm like, oh.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. They're giving you, who the fuck is this guy? Wait, you're headlining? Oh, yeah. Hey, you can have this spot. You bitch.
Mhm.
You know, that's until you're TikTok famous or you're 20 years in the game, which is like, you know, hey, everybody, have you ever, the thing with arthritis is like, that's going to be my fucking special when I'm finally filling out the fucking audience. I'm going to be fucking dead in a wheelchair, just like, ugh. But
You should get your mask thing that you've always talked about and
the
your
ball
gimmick.
worms?
You should be Darthritis.
oh, okay, so it's not over. Arthritis could be, dude, I feel like I'm just like,
You're like,
waste. Oh, dude. 2 chicks walked into a bar.
did he always breathe quite that heavy?
That's not herpes. That's a knife. Text messages from yesterday. That's convenient. Lethal weapon, blah, blah, blah. Where's Will? Would you need him? Or not?
Will just DM'd me on Instagram.
Yeah, he said happy birthday to me the other day.
That's nice. He actually emailed me like a week ago, and I've been shining.
He
him.
loves email.
I just haven't. He does. He's sort of an empath when it comes to email.
He's about ready for that mask.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, that thing I was listening to where some guy was making fun of Morrissey's autobiography. The only reason why I bothered to click on it is because Will just popped in there.
Mel Gibson was trained by the Gracies. Who gives a shit? That's a sweet shirt, Ellis. Thank you. Yeah. Lucy Block gave it to me. Lucy Block sent me all Ken Block t-shirts, Ken Block DC shoes, which they're like the ones, they're similar to the ones that are like what when I was on DC, like they're big puffy ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because I'm older, I'm like, yeah.
Right.
Like, I think there was a time there I'd be like, I'm not wearing that.
Mhm.
Now I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, I like them.
Yeah.
It's cool to have your friend's shit.
Hell yeah.
I love representing my dead friends. Jesus Christ.
Crazy that you can just say that sentence.
I know, right? It's like all my best friends are dead. Is that a song?
Yeah, it's Turbo Negro.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mind.
No, that was all my friends are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's the song People Who Died. It's a good song.
Is that them again?
No, that was this guy, Pete Carroll.
Oh, the people that died.
There's the people who died. It's cool track. He's the guy, remember the Leo movie, The Basketball Diaries?
Yeah.
It was about him.
Huh.
Yeah. There was some interesting shit happening in New York. Some interesting cats running around late 70s, early 80s.
New York is interesting.
If you were
Not so interesting now.
No, but that's when it was fucking Diesel.
But somebody's going to go, it goes full circle.
It does. It needs to get shitty. So the lame people move out, so only the strong survive.
Yeah.
And then it can
That's
get
happening.
and that can get cool. I mean, kind of.
it's not happening, but it is shit.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Yeah. Not a fan.
It is shitty. But it is infiltrated with gay.
Yeah.
But I say gay, I mean
No, I know exactly
the
what
weak,
you mean.
you know?
Yeah.
The TikTok.
Honestly, the city was probably better when it was infiltrated with homosexuals. Now it's infiltrated with gay.
Yes. Yeah, homos spice it up.
Dude, I swear to God, that hit me so hard. I think I
You've
said
been
this.
hit hard by a homosexual.
I have been. Maybe once or twice. I think I mentioned this. We went to this museum, the Broad, and they had all the Andy Warhol stuff. And I'm like, all due respect, but all he was really doing was it was the first time straight people saw gay shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, wow, like, fuck, shit. And it's like, yeah, dude, they just got they have a whole different take on things.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like punk rock. It's fun.
Yeah.
But then when you like wear a punk rock t-shirt, you ruin it. You know?
My God. My neighbors are still fucking living like it's Livin' La Vida 1979. And it's just like to this, like fucking now I'm going to spike my hair and bleach the sides. And it's like, seriously, guys, we're still doing this?
You can't have a house and be punk.
No, and that's why we refer to them as the punk rock townhouse.
Right.
Because fuck you.
Yeah.
I've seen your dad. I've seen your dad pull up in an Audi.
Dude, you got a dad.
You got a dad.
Fuck off.
I think he likes you.
Yeah, that automatically disqualifies
And
you
now,
from being punked.
the thing is, I know their house is the same as mine, and there's a lot of them living there. And it's this guy, and he's got this like fat punk chick. They're like fat little they're like grown up punk rock Ewoks.
Yeah,
And
I love Ewoks.
that
I would live there.
there's only the Ewok Village. Yes, there's
Yep.
our
They're fun, man.
our basements don't have
They
windows.
sing cool songs.
Yeah. Well, the original song was not so. Well, no. Yub Yub's good. The one they replaced it with is a shitty one.
Yub Yub is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. So anyway, if these two,
Would you fuck an Ewok? If you lived in the Ewok village? You're never going back. You're in their planet. They got a planet, right?
they seem to be the only sentient inhabitants of the moon of Endor.
I love Endor.
Um,
If I die, I hope I go to Endor and become an Ewok.
I don't think.
I'm going to be fat Ewok.
I think the Ewoks
That's
would,
my time to be fat.
even if they pretended they were cool with it, they would resent me if I fucked their chick. It would
Right,
just,
but if you are an Ewok, if you die and go back, if you come back as an Ewok,
well, then of course I'm fucking an Ewok.
right? You think they got big penises?
No.
But on the scale of Ewok penis, it's girthy, which
Yeah,
is
no,
probably
it's-
not to us good, but it's still accepted in the Ewok community.
Yeah, I would say it's short but girthy, but we're just
It'd
saying
be
that
hard to pump.
because we're projecting.
I like long strokes. I
Mhm.
feel like if I'm an Ewok, I'm just gonna have to like get into short strokes.
Yeah. No, I like to have sex like I'm bowing a violin.
Right? Yeah. I'm more of a double bass. I'll let your boy. Stupid. I hate big dick jokes. Try not to hate myself though. I got to be positive. I was worried about selling this store out last night, and then I saw a thing. This is TikTok or maybe it's Instagram. I don't care. Same thing. It's like a basketball analogy. Where it's like you're worried about winning. You're worried about losing. You know, when you're about to compete or you're trying to do something, the main objective is that you're ready and you have fun doing it, and you learn from the experience. Try to, learn as much as you can from the experience while enjoying yourself. And then there's less to be stressed about. And it was a good time for that to happen because I was like, oh, we're not going to sell it out, And then I was like, well, I did learn a lot, the lineup, the timing, how many people you would have for that amount of time. I was like, oh, wow. Good thing, dude. I almost had Tom Arnold. Tom Arnold was coming to do the show. And I was like, I can't believe he's messaging me.
Mhm.
It's crazy that he's even messaging me back.
Mhm.
And he was like, oh, war stories. Yeah, I got a couple. And I was like, yeah, you do.
Right.
I'm like, this is great. And then when the way the timing went with everything, I was like, that's not going to work. Like if another person shows up, I was going to give Ashley Johnson a spot. I'm like, there's no, like it barely like Steph Toll ended. And I was like, thank you, everybody. Bye.
Mhm.
So it didn't work out for me to have anybody extra on it. But now I know the people that I had on, like now I would have one less.
Yeah.
Because that whole bum rush for time and
Especially this is the 8:00 show.
yeah,
Because there's somebody coming in at 10, right?
yeah, the roast battle's coming in. I got it. It's a hard out 9:45, and I was like, I don't want to. It's my first time. I don't want to be the dick that goes long,
Dude, I remember Roast Battle was just blowing up. Like I'd just gotten on TV, and we would have that slot, and Sam would be the guy. Be like, we'd have like 5 people in the crowd, and Sam would be like, "I'm just gonna let this guy go," and they're like, "I'm just gonna give," and they're like, "Sam, no." Roast Battle is starting. And I'm like, Sam, no, Roast Battle. And he'd be like, it's fine. I'm just like, okay, nobody knows who I am, so I can't really get in trouble over this. But yeah, you got to fucking get the fuck out of there. Their crowd is waiting at the door. Your crowd doesn't exist.
Yeah, well, I didn't see that crowd waiting at the door.
Huh.
I definitely think even the main room, because I stayed and watched in the main room, it wasn't a good night for the Comedy Store.
Wow. Because usually, right, like they do well during the week. I don't know if every tourist is hip to this, but like the national people are there Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because that's when they're not on the road.
Yeah, it wasn't packed. But dude, I got to say, everybody, 85% of the people in the crowd were my personal friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you get dark. You're like, you don't have any friends. I'm like, dude, Yeah, you do.
Mhm.
You know, like people, Butterballs came. Shout out to you, Butterballs.
Oh, that's great.
Fucking champion by himself. He's working his ass off, driving, delivering, or whatever
Mhm.
maniac does. Barely sleeping. He's like, I had to come. I'm like, dude, by himself.
Solid.
Jasper came.
Really?
Haven't seen him for the longest time
How's
ever.
Mike Jasper doing?
Good.
What's
Yeah.
he doing?
Working his ass off, being a dad.
Yeah.
Mad kids popping out all over the place.
Oh God.
Yeah, and he
Got a holster, bro.
Blasco came.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was cool. And then some sober friends from my meetings came. That was really cool. Josh came, of course. But yeah, it was cool to see people that I know in the crowd, and that was a good look for me, because they were like, even Jeremiah was like, dude, room's almost full. Right now, this time, it's good.
Yeah.
They're going to be happy.
Yeah, great.
I was like, okay,
Cool.
But it was very funny. I had a very good time of Steph Tully, man. And I love Steph, and I loved Chappelle Lacey because I was like, you don't have to do a war story,
Right.
but if you want to, it'd be cool. And Chappelle was talking about first time he had sex, and I was like, it's not really a war story. But then when he started telling, I was like, yeah, no, it is. It counts.
Yeah.
And it was super funny. So I was laughing the whole time, and I just. Oi, mate, it's the Wolf, Jason Ellis 2.0, greatest podcast in the history of podcasting, way bigger than Logan Paul. Let's talk about Mando. Mando's deodorant, they got wipes. I really do like deodorant wipes. Sometimes I work out and I skate and I fight and I move my new mattress in and sweat out a t-shirt. And if I go in the shower 7 times, it's a waste of water. What about the fishies? So I'll just use some Mando wipes. They got body deodorant, and they got a cream deodorant. They got actual deodorant, and it's guaranteed to work and not just last for a few hours. It lasts all day, so you don't stink. You don't have to spray other stuff to go over your stink, because you don't stink, because Mando's got you covered. It comes in solid stick, cream, tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice. Like mini body wash and deodorant wipes. I really like the deodorant wipes. And free shipping as a special offer to my listeners. New customers get 20% off site-wide with our exclusive code Ellis at shopmando.com for 20% off site-wide. Free shipping, son. shopmandoc.com. Please support my show and tell them I sent you. Mando, as I said, has got you covered with deodorant plus sweat control. Say goodbye to sweat stains and hello to long-lasting freshness. Hey everybody, it's the Wolf, Jason Ellis 2.0, 54 years of age, jacked, very sexy. A lot of people always comment, dang, how did you get so sexy? Because I eat right, I sleep good, I do all the things that you're supposed to do to be a healthy person. And when you get to my age, if you don't do them, you're gonna know real quick. So if you're trying to get in shape and you're a very busy person and you're doing a lot of things, maybe you're trying to be jacked. Maybe you're trying to be a 54-year-old professional skateboarder, pro fighter. Those are dumb decisions, but I do them, and I do them well because I use tempo. If you're in a hurry, you need food. You got to have sustenance. So try Tempo meals. They got all different kinds of meals, and they're all good for you. And you get to choose from a variety of different flavors, tastes, and whatnot, and they're all good. And you can eat them and not feel guilty and just throw the plastic thing in the trash and go about, taking care of your kids or doing a kickflip, whatever it is. For a limited time, Tempo is offering my listeners 60% off your first box. Dang, man, they're basically giving it to you. Go to tempomeals.com/Ellis. Use my code. Let them know. Be healthy, be fit, and sexy like Shaboy. It worked out really good. I feel like with a sound mind, I think I've done events, and I don't think I really pay attention. This time I was really paying attention. I was like, oh, wow, you could do this. You could do, oh, wow, you know what? You could do that. And I was like, oh, wow, there's this and there's that. And I'm like, man, the only, the hardest thing about it is being in it. You can't get in it. They don't let you in, It's like if I was in, You know, that's why I know. Like, you know, I'm not. I will admit one part. There's a guy I stayed later, and there's a guy that I'm. Zach knows I'm not really a fan of this particular comedian, and he came up afterwards, and you know, he's pretty big, man. He's like a new guy. Everyone loves him. I got that dude. He sucks. Like, I fucking destroy that guy, and he's a paid regular. You know, he fucking shows up in his giant Cybertruck and shit. I'm like, it's only a matter of time, man. And then when I get to be a person that goes there all the time, so I'm doing sets all the time, I'm gonna fucking annihilate, man. I'm gonna get really, really good at this. Not annihilate people, annihilate the game.
Of course,
like, I'm gonna be good at comedy, you know? Like, everything I did last night, it's not a joke. I just made them all up right there. And some of them were, I was like, oh, no, I could use that.
Yeah.
So
I would imagine, because a lot of people do those, like, you know, like those themed shows of, you know, don't just do your stuff, do this or do that. I can't imagine how many people get bits out of, oh yeah, I never thought of using that story before, but I put it together for that guy's thing, and now all of a sudden, right, that's a joke.
Yeah, and I think Steph did some stuff that she didn't usually do, where I was like, holy shit. She's so good at it.
Yeah.
It was really impressive. But yeah, I had one donut and I felt sick. And I was like, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with the. It's like a symbol of cheating or so. It's like my last thing, you know. Like when things get stressful, I'll have a donut.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't feel very good after it.
Right.
I think maybe because I'm recovering still, so it's like super noticeable. But I was like, I had one, and in the car on the way home, I was like, man, is that from that one donut? That's crazy. And then Jules just made me some shit before I came in here because I was like, I'm still hungry. And I'm like, that was, I remember the donut I had last night. And I just had bananas with fucking almond butter and honey on it. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just pure fucking fuel.
Right.
And it's fun.
Yeah.
It just doesn't come in a thing you can hold with your hand, and it doesn't like dance for you. Like, it's not all glittery, and like donuts have got this thing where it's just like a convenient handheld fucking sugary snack.
For sure. There's probably somebody in town who would dress up something like that. And like, there's enough people who are like vegan crunchy crazy.
I mean, if you make it on toast, then it's more, you can hold it. It's similar to a donut.
Yeah.
But I don't think bread, you know, you got to get different bread because most of the bread these days is bullshit.
But even like selling it in
I'll
a little,
feel sick from it.
Like even selling it in a little individual like plastic thing, like a little tiramisu or a little pudding.
Yeah.
Somebody out there's doing it.
Right. Yeah, but we don't.
You just got to find them, and you got to be willing to pay like 5 times as much as that should cost.
There's the big. Yeah, I'm not paying $10 for banana, dude. Like,
exactly. And somebody would charge you that with a straight face.
For sure.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's everything is, I feel like, I don't know, it seems like everything food-wise has gone up.
I don't think that's your imagination in the slightest.
Because it just seems like...
I feel like 30 is the new 20.
Like, because I've been recovering, I'm like I'm not cooking as much because I'm like on the couch and I'm like, oh, fuck, I just ready to order food.
Yeah.
And I go to order it and then I see the price and I go, I'm just going to make something.
I know.
It's like, you know, like I want a soup and it's like $20 and I'm like, wait, it's just a soup.
I know.
What? And it's like from a shitty Thai place where it's like you go to shitty Thai place, it's not very good, like meat and vegetables, but it's cheap.
Yeah.
Now it's not. Now I'm like, wait, did I accidentally click on like some super fancy fusion Thai food? Like, nah, man, it's street Thai. And
I saw a thing today. A bunch of people were making the same comment, and they were like, "Oh, we must all watch the same YouTube video." So I'm just regurgitating a YouTube thing that may or may not be true, but apparently there's also this phenomenon of, because inflation, things are getting more expensive. They were getting more expensive and they have not stopped getting more expensive, and people are certainly not making more
tariffs
money. If anything, they're making less money. That it's not just that in the restaurant, like the restaurant can't, I felt so bad. Like our Mexican place that was our, like, it's not the greatest, but it's in our neighborhood and that's our place we go when we just want something easy that we all like for dinner. Like the prices like doubled. And it's like, I don't think this guy is making twice as much money. I think he was losing money at the old prices. So like, I'm sympathetic, but I'm not paying $60 for for tacos. And so supposedly you're getting squeezed two different ways now, where the restaurants know you don't want to pay those prices. They're seeing less people coming. And so they're also using cheaper and shittier ingredients and raising the prices, because that's the only way they have a profit margin. Yeah. I know, I don't know if I said this here. A friend of ours has a friend who's made her living for a decade, 2 decades as like a professional freelance concierge, just like, cool. Machine Gun Kelly wants to go to that restaurant. He calls her for a fee. He gets in, and she's like, I don't have any work nowadays because everybody can get a table everywhere.
Because it's not busy.
It's nobody. You don't need to have the person that pulls the string. There's a table available tonight at the Not to say the fancy place is empty. It's
just
full.
not.
Yeah.
Which to them, that's like cutthroat stuff. Like if you're not selling it out, you're probably, because of the amount of money it costs to run the fucking thing.
Dude, if a restaurant's not packed on Friday and Saturday night, they're fucked.
Right.
Even if they're packed on Friday and Saturday night, they might still be fucked. But you gotta, and I know, like my wife had
so
some
stressful, dude. Like, I know you could be like a calm guy, you're a businessman or lady or whatever, and you're dotting your fucking I's or whatever, and every Friday, Saturday, every day, every week, you're just like, you know?
Yeah. And how much shit is your chef throwing away? How do you get the buying? You know what I mean? Like there's this shit that I like to buy these. They're called calamari steaks. I think they're fucking awesome. I fried some last night. They're so fucking good. It's not the tentacles. It's like the body.
Yeah.
And they don't always have them. And I asked the guy and he's like, nobody wants them but you. I end up throwing half of them away. They won't let me buy them anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. Cause a lot of people don't know what to do with it, you know?
Yeah.
But you don't think about that your grocery store, you're like, oh, that's a pretty good price. Why are they charging so much for? I always remember my friend runs a really nice restaurant in New York, and he's like, they go, man, your string beans look so amazing. How do you get these string beans? And he's like, because I buy twice as many as I need, and I throw away all the ones that don't look good, and I give you all the good looking ones, and you pay double because you paid for the ones I threw away too.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
how I do it.
I bought donuts last night late before I went to the Comedy Store, and I got 24, and there's no way they were about to close.
Yeah.
The rest of those donuts are going in the trash.
Yeah.
And they were all ready to be eaten.
Yeah.
And that's like,
yeah,
that's
money down the drain.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Running a restaurant is so stressful. I really like my wife and I.
Food is going to be the hardest, man, because it's like one day.
Yeah. No, my wife and I kind of half joke, half serious about one day we get some little like luncheonette and I make sandwiches and she makes soup. And it's like, I always say the only way that I would do it is if it can, I don't want to say we can afford for it to go out of business, but we can afford for it to not make money.
Yeah.
Because that's not fun otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you win. It's just like you can't get money from an employer, so you want to go and do your own thing, but then there's a lot of people that are there's not a lot of people with a lot of money to spend, and there's a lot of people that are trying to separate them from their dollars. It's a crazy time.
Yeah.
It's only getting crazier too.
I know. I saw protests on TikTok, some old guy yelling at some other guy, calling him the F-bomb because, one side's, if you're a liberal, you're gay, and the other guy was, calling him the F-bomb because he's not a liberal.
Right.
And he said, like, you're a bitch or something, and that gave that dude the right to sprint after him, and he must have been intoxicated, or maybe like he drove a RAV4 or something like that, but he fell by himself and like hit his head on the ground and like looked like he really hurt himself. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
And he picked himself up and he keeps chasing. And I was like, man, being at a protest is gay. I don't care what side you're on. You're not getting laid. It's not a sexy pastime. And for me, it made me realize it's like Big Daddy Jace Cakes is all about that puss. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
24/7. What's up, ladies? Where's the beef at? And that's what I'm about. I'm about the puss, and the puss knows. Holla at your boy, Big Daddy Puss Cakes. Looking for some beef on the streets. Street beef. That's where I'm at. That's what's up. So I don't protest, because if you protest, there's no puss. And if you protest, then the puss doesn't want you, and there's more puss for me. Holla.
Mm-hmm. And that adds up.
Yeah. So I got my priorities in order.
Yeah. I always remember when I was a kid, my dad and I went, Bob Dole was running for president, and it was 2:00 in the morning.
Bob Dabalina.
Yep. And he was making some appearance in the middle of the night, and we drove down there just to like see the guy who might be president in person, because it was 10 minutes from our house. And I remember a guy showed up he was appearing at a fucking diner for 5 minutes at 2 a.m. And some guy showed up with a Clinton sign. And I remember as we were like, okay, there was Bob Dole. Let's go back to the car and go home and go to bed. Somebody like grabbed the sign from the guy and he tried to hold on to it. And the other guy was trying to throw it to the ground. And it's just like, this is, even as a kid, I was like, this, you guys have this is a personal issue.
Yeah.
This got nothing to do with fucking Medicare for all or lower taxes. It's got, you know.
Yeah, when you're hardcore on something, it's troublesome.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, when you really love something
Mhm.
or a person,
Yeah.
and you don't know them,
Right.
it's troublesome.
No, it's just there's a certain kind of obsessive personality. And I think that you would find that whoever's super fixated on this, they used to be super fixated on some other thing, or they're also super fixated on some other thing. There's just people who get really, really, parasocial is, I guess, the word we use nowadays more for like influencers and YouTube and podcasts and stuff, where it's like, you don't know the person, but you're really wrapped up in their life. It's almost like a social relationship, but it's parasocial.
Yeah.
Like you have attached a lot of your personality to this party or this politician or whatever. But when I said things are crazy and are only getting crazier, I'm not even sure that the challenges that we're facing are things that any politician of either side could really do anything about. It's like my chick's company, right? Like when they know that they need something, they're just their MO is, can AI do it? And if no, can we hire somebody overseas that can do it, remotely? No. Okay, fuck, we can hire somebody. That's just not the way that it was in my parents' generation. The option A and option B did not exist. And so it was always option C. We'll get some guy. We'll get some girl. And now you're the third option. And that's the way that it is. In happier news, animals.
They're cool.
They're super fun. But what if they could talk and weren't insanely stupid, which they make no mistake. I've said it before. I'll say it again. The dumbest person you have ever met is smarter than the smartest dog you have ever met. It is just a fact. But if they were just more like dumb guy, like lovably dumb guy level intelligent, and they could talk, what kind of animal would be the most fun kind of animal to hang out and do drugs with?
Wednesday, who is the greatest of all? It's the greatest Wednesday. Who's the greatest of them all?
It's this generation's Jeopardy theme music.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I love horses, but they're big and they break stuff. I feel like if they were in the house all the time, they would wreck stuff.
So there's
and if they take a dookie,
yeah,
dang, dude.
Right. I'm assuming like smarter than the dumbest dude sort of makes them, if not potty trained, at least housebroken.
Oh, okay.
Because
they'll go outside for a duke.
All the animals are gonna shit on your couch or somewhere or on you. My dog tried to pee on a dog yesterday. Who does that?
That's pretty cool.
Like some dog came over.
My dog peed on Jake Brown one time. That was pretty funny.
That's great. This dog came over to say hi, and he like went over. He's like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you." Nose, nose, nose. Hey, now I'm gonna lift my leg on your face. So weird.
No, that's not weird. That's total domination.
Cool. My dog's.
Yeah, he was like, "I dominate you."
My dog's a boss.
That was a boss move. That is how it is done.
Wow, because he's usually a bitch to other dogs.
Right, but he finally found somebody and was so excited about world domination that he had to signify.
Yeah. Right. And this dog would kind of remind you of Toto, a slightly larger Toto from Wizard of Oz. So I think that the things that we got to kind of figure out, ground rules for this very important investigation that we're about to embark on, I think we kind of have to say they're not going to attack and kill and eat you, because even if you smoke crack with them, because that just eliminates like a lot. Now we're down to kind of dogs and cats and ferrets and turtles and shit.
Yeah.
Like the lion's not gonna kill you.
Right. He's your friend.
Yeah.
Which is badass. Dude.
Yeah.
If you walk with your lion down the street, people respect you.
Oh my God, yeah. No, you're instantly the coolest guy ever.
Mike Tyson slept with a tiger,
It's nice.
right?
Yeah. And Robin Givens.
I think I'd rather sleep with a tiger.
Yeah, I get that. She was, man, like, cause what did they, like, I'm trying to think. There were like 2 different 80s movies that I saw where she like had sex with people, but like you can sometimes get a pretty good idea what they probably really do. There was Eddie Murphy one, and it was like, oh dang, wow, Robin Givens, wow, I can see where that was some elite stuff
Right.
at that point in time. Wow, very erotic.
Here's an animal that I would like to be friends with.
Uh-huh.
Who's the girl that was married to the guy that was president, got his head shut off?
Jacqueline Bouvier Onassis Kennedy.
No, sorry. Who's the one that was married to Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Maria Shriver.
Have you seen her head now?
Yeah.
Have you seen the wrinkle that is here?
Yeah, we actually just looked her up the other day because
Bruh.
her kid is on White Lotus.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Wait till they get a load of me. Like, I used to say she kind of looked like the Predator.
Yeah.
Now, I would say the Predator is more attractive. The crow's wrinkle thing in between her eyes on her nose, because she's got this thing where it's like, it's very beaky.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a beak, like it's about, you know when in Conan the Barbarian where the guy turns into the snake?
Yep.
She's about to turn into a fucking pterodactyl. Fucking, she's a beast master.
She's very,
God, she's a fucking bird. Oh, she's like a fucking platypus up bitch. Fucking head sucks. Fucking jaw artist. Look at those wrinkles. Man, everything about her looks like she's eating a person. She's a demon. She's a real demon. That's actual demon.
Yeah, the jaw can be unhinged.
She's possessed by Satan. And that's why she looks like that. And Arnold Schwarzenegger slept with her, right?
Yeah. Bunch of times. And everybody else.
Wait, she slept with everybody else or he did?
He slept with everybody else.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even.
Did she?
I doubt it.
Right. I mean, who would? Can you imagine that head close to close? Dude, I'm not closing my eyes making out with her. You're asking for it. You gotta be ready.
Right. And then there's the fact that you can easily see Jack Kennedy in there too.
I don't even know what Jack Kennedy looks like.
She's got a very Kennedy face.
It's a beak of a fucking face. She's a beakless bitch. Eyes without a beak. Just fucking. Fucking. If her name was Beakus Hawk Face, I would be like, yep. You gotta get it. There's a new video of her talking. And it's just like the wrinkle on her nose between her eyes is unlike any other human face on the earth. It's stunning. Wait, that's not a good word. It's terrifying. Like, if you didn't know her, she was just some chick. She's like, hello. I'd be like, I didn't do it. God, please.
Yeah, she reminds me of, I don't know if you remember
Save me. What does she remind you of?
the TV miniseries of Beauty and the Beast that Linda Hamilton was on.
Mm.
And not Linda Hamilton. The other one.
Right, the Beast.
Yeah. So you want to do drugs with her?
I could not, man, because I have a bad trip. Is that evil? It's evil.
So I think that's the other kind of question that we should maybe ask is, does it matter what kind of drugs we're talking about? Because I think it does.
Oh, wait, so now you have to pick the animal and the drug?
I don't mean that. I'm just saying, like, there's maybe one animal that I want to do blow with and a different animal that I want to do mushrooms with. Or maybe there isn't. I'm just asking the question.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you wouldn't want to do liquid acid with a gorilla, but you would smoke weed with a gorilla.
You wouldn't want to do acid? I think that's behind my list of ones I'd want to do acid with.
I'd be worried about the gorilla pulling my arms off.
Again, they're not going to kill you.
Oh.
We know that.
Oh.
Because to me, acid uniquely makes sense. Now, I'm also assuming for the sake of this that, like, I can handle it and I'm going to have a good trip. We're just talking here. The gorilla part's already pretty far-fetched. I think it's okay for me to include that fantasy.
Okay.
But like, I think a big part of my experience of psychedelics, mushrooms, acid is you kind of get reduced to like a childlike, like simple, God, we make it all so complicated, but doesn't the grass just feel great? And aren't my friends cool? And look at that picture. How did I never notice how funny that was before? And it's like apes, gorillas are like the kinds of creatures that we evolved from. So I would like love to be like, how do you see it all? Gorilla?
No.
Because boy, oh boy, would that probably blow my fucking mind now and tomorrow when I wake up. I mean, I'd love to hear what any animal thinks about it all on acid, but I feel like I feel like gorilla, ape, whatever is like close to the top of the list for me on acid. But if we're talking about blow, they're just somewhere in the middle.
I just don't feel like I'm going to gather that much information from anybody on blow.
No.
Like smoking weed and just sitting down with an octopus.
Mm-hmm.
Because octopuses are like allegedly pretty smart.
Yeah.
And if I could be like, hey, Mr. Puss, how do you change colors?
Right.
Why? Do you know you're changing colors or is it just like a thing? And if he's like, yeah, well, actually, this is why, I'd be like, man, that is incredible. And what do I think about this? And what do I think about that? Like, because I think an octopus has more information.
Maybe we should
like,
just...
I feel like if you smoke weed with a gorilla, it's just like, I like bananas. I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Should we maybe narrow it to weed? Because I feel like if somebody's annoying and hyper, they're going to be annoying and hyper on weed.
Yeah.
And if somebody's like cool and fun, they're going to be cool and fun on weed. I feel like maybe that's what we're getting at.
Okay.
Is who do you want to have a crazy evening with and go on some kind of journey with, and maybe weed is, kind of blends upper.
Wait, does Sasquatch count?
Not
real, right?
No, yeah.
Sorry, Patreon member that said Sasquatch, you're out.
I mean, I don't really wanna.
Towards the Sasquatch?
I mean, of course I do, but like he's not super high up on the list.
Really?
I always
I'd be like, where have you been?
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
To me, like, there's a lot of people that just go and live in the woods and cabins and stuff. And like, I don't really need to know what those guys are all about.
Good point. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I mean, a wolf.
Yeah. Sure.
Because like, what is your deal? Because you're like a family guy. You follow the pack and you like find places, you all hang out together. So you're like thinking. You got a lot on your plate. You do a lot of cool shit. You look cool. You can fuck shit up. It'd be cool to hear a wolf brag about how he fucks some shit up. Lion seems stuck up.
Interesting.
Like talking to Axl Rose. It's like, yeah, I mean, fuck that guy. I just fucked him up.
Seems like a gym bro that only talks about going to the gym, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't really want to care. I don't really care what a lion says. Yeah, you're the king. Fuck off. Like honestly, I'd rather talk to a female lion because I feel like they do more work. They kind of be like, this guy's like this and this guy's like that. I feel like if you ask like the king, he'd be like, I don't fucking know. You ask him, Right. He doesn't care what, how's one of your sons he'd be like, I don't care what one of my sons, like, I've thought about eating him a couple of times. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Be like,
he's going to big time you. Yeah.
Yeah. Elephants would be cool.
Yes.
Oh man, a shark? To be friends with a shark that would let me surf him would be probably the coolest thing that a human can do on planet Earth. Because riding a horse, it's fucking majestic. Riding a shark, but not, I don't want to get a tow. I want to fucking ride him,
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like, get on. And we'll go hard. And
Yeah.
if I fall off, he comes up and gets me. And every time he comes up and gets me, I'm like, this looks really bad.
Mhm.
And then he's like, I'm not eating you, dumbass. I'm my friend. And I'll be like, man, this is the greatest time I've ever had.
Yeah, I tend to. I mean, in this scenario, I feel like you have to be able to also like somehow breathe underwater or something. But I think that's okay.
Why?
I'm okay with that.
Oh, you're allowing that?
I mean, I guess you could put on scuba gear.
I like the first one where you just allow me to breathe underwater. I mean, he can't breathe.
It kind of gives.
He can hold his breath a long time. Wait, can he breathe? Wait,
Wait,
underwater?
we're talking about sharks, right?
Yeah.
They don't need to come to the surface to.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, dolphins do.
Or they do. That's what the blowhole is, huh?
Yeah, they breathe. Man, they must be able to fucking hold their breath good.
Yeah, I mean, there's animals that can do it for like 20 minutes. You know,
That's insane.
so crazy.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
We're fucking useless. It's crazy how good, like, brain power is amazing, you know? Why do you keep bringing up that guy?
This is one Patreon member said. How you say that? Coca?
Yeah, he's a marsupial, and he looks like he's smiling. I don't really think he's smiling.
No,
I think he's got a
fake.
face where he looks like he's smiling. He's actually like, I fucking hate you, and I'm trying to kill you.
Yeah, look at this one. See, that's the real him.
That's
Mhm.
psychotic, dude.
Aren't
That
these the
is-
ones that are like completely infested with,
Oh, wow.
not
You've already said too much.
chlamydia? No, herpes.
Oh, dang, dude. You got to get it right before you wrap this guy around like
No,
that.
look it up because
He might not be in.
my buddy, comic Gareth Reynolds, has a bit about he's on that pod, The Dollop, and I think they went and did a show in like Australia, and he went and was like, they went to some quokka farm, and he was like, oh, this one wants me to pick it up, and they're like, and he was like doing it, and he's like, and he was like taunting the other guy from the pod, look, he likes me, he doesn't like you, and then somebody here, they're like, oh no, put it down, put it down, they're infested.
Infested with herpes that like a man could get? Because I know that they've, like, koalas have, like, chlamydia.
Right.
But you can't get their chlamydia.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just his bit. I haven't seen it in
Well,
years.
this
but-
one's dark. Dark fact about them is that the mother will sacrifice the joey to a predator to ensure her own escape.
You know,
Well, that's like...
parents
that's
won't
smart.
tell you this, but we'd all do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all talk a big game, but the fact of the matter is I'm quite a bit faster than my daughter, and I know it.
That's just like the streets.
Yeah.
I
can make more.
Furry, cully guys, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say they're bad. I'm just saying I don't really care.
Mhm.
I've got cute friends, you know? It's more like really crazy, powerful, dangerous friends that are not being dangerous. I don't think that would ever get tired. I would always be like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
You know, can you lift my car? You're like, yeah. I'm like, fuck, that is cool. You know, like, I got to change my mattress. Can you change my mattress? And they'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, man. That is so good. Thank you.
So, you know, to run through the usual suspects, a dog.
I mean, I already know what they're going to say. I know.
Kind-
I already talked to dogs.
That's kind of what I feel like too.
I mean, I know you're like, no, you don't, Jason. I'm like, okay, well, fucking fair enough if you think so. But, like, I'm pretty sure I've had multiple conversations with multiple dogs. I like their conversations because it's usually pretty upbeat, you know? But it's also not too in depth. And, like, you know, now that they can speak English, it's still going to be like, you know, ball.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I already knew that's what you were saying. Now you're just saying it in English. All right, I'll get you the ball. And now they know that I understand the English, so they're like, you can't pretend that you don't know that I'm saying, can I play with the ball?
Yeah.
You know, like, can I have a treat? Can I have a ball?
Dude,
Can
I
go
told
to
you,
the pool?
we thought we were so fucking smart. We put a bell by our door, like an actual like button thing. And the thing is, the dog tells you when he wants to go outside. And we fucking trained our dog to do it. And it was fucking cool. Okay, you got to go outside. Great. And then like within a day of him figuring out what it meant, he's like, bang, bang, bang. Because when does a dog want to go outside? Always.
Yeah.
You were just outside for an hour. Bang.
Yeah.
But we had to fucking disable the thing.
Yeah.
That's what
No.
he's thinking.
No, they're retarded.
No, I know. Food,
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
He lives for us to all gather in one room so he can sneak off, which we would never notice, to a different room so he can eat our tissues
Yeah.
so he can barf later.
Yeah. It's mayhem.
Yeah.
That's all they want. Mayhem.
Okay, so I think the more interesting question,
boring.
and this is very much like
talking about finally having a chance to talk to the fucking animal kingdom.
Right.
You're picking a fucking dog.
I tend to agree. But then there's, I think, cats. I think most people would agree. Some people might want to hang out with dogs because that's just, they think that's fun. And I love my dog and I like dogs more than people. And boy, if we could smoke weed and talk too. Cats to me are much more of an eye of the beholder thing because some people wouldn't be interested at all. Some people would be like, it would be no more interesting than a dog. And some people would be like, they are so mysterious and Sphinx-like. I think they just have that vibe.
Yeah.
Like
I think I talk to cats more than the average person. I really do study them. And I think that it's a lot of bullshit mystique. Because I know Rumblebean really well.
Yeah.
Rumblebean is not like thinking deep thoughts about the future or, you know what I mean, like, why is this way? Or, you know what, I don't know if you know this, Jason, but, you know, it's proven that, you know, he doesn't know. He doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, and I know the other cats, the girl cats, they're a little bit more cat-like because Rumblebean's like raised by me a lot. So he thinks he's a bit of a human. He's got like a dog-like kind of vibe. So it's easier to read him. But the other ones are still like, you know what a lot of them are thinking? I'll tell you. It's this. Duh. They're fucking dumb. They're not like, you know, oh, if I had a chance, I'd fucking eat your bait. But no. They're not that. They're not evil. They've just got like eyes that you don't have. So you get all weird about their fucking weird sideways eye pupil thing. But they're not that in depth about it stuff. They're really not. They really don't overthink things.
No, I tend to agree. I think that I would compare cats to.
I mean, they'll eat stuff until they vomit. They're not super intelligent.
No. Cats are like there's certain kinds of really exotic looking women that can be like models and they can.
Such a good analogy.
And they could be fucking dumb as a post.
Bag of rocks.
They were just born with a mysterious exotic face.
Yep. Dumb bitch. I probably went too far. But yeah, give a fuck, dude. Which also brings back to, if you're going to not talk to a house cat, then if you talk to a lion or a tiger, they're not thinking that much more either. They're just, the only cool thing about it is, if you are friends with a tiger or a lion or a fucking puma or fucking leopard or whatever it is, you can walk down the street. Actually, I don't think I can. If I go down to the mall with my leopard, the police will arrest me, right?
I would imagine it would be quite a bit like the Mark Wahlberg movie Ted, which I watched with my kid recently, where the little kid wishes for his teddy bear to come to life, and then he does, and then he becomes famous, and he's like on the talk shows and shit like that. And so when they go to the park,
it's been proven that
when they go to the park, everyone's like, "Oh my God, you're that bear!" Now the difference is nobody's intimidated by a teddy bear. People are always going to flinch when they see a leopard, but I think when you're out somewhere and they go, "Whoa, my God, it's a leopard," and you go, "No, it's cool," and the leopard goes, "Yeah, don't worry, it's cool. Do you want a picture or something?" Then somebody else is going to be like, "Bro, you don't know, bro. You don't even know. That's that fucking leopard."
Yeah.
You're going to deal with that a lot, but
that would be annoying.
Yeah.
Someone said a blue whale, which would be awesome too. To have the biggest mammal in the world as your friend would be cool, but you got to think about how much time you're going to spend in DC because he can't even be at the beach, man. You've got to go. You've got to have a boat. You know, you're going to be out in DC all the time. Oftentimes, probably cold and windy. You know, and it's like, "How are you?" And he's like, "I'm pretty good." You know, and it's like, you know, what's really going on in DC? And he's like, "Well, you know, there's like these crazy creatures you probably don't know about." I'm like, "Right, I want to go home."
Yeah.
It's cold.
Actually, they've all been on the Discovery Channel for decades. I pretty much know everything that's down there.
You don't know that. The seas it's very undiscovered. Oh, we can disagree if we want to, but
he ain't going down where the cool guys with the lamp on their neck.
He's not?
No.
How do you know that?
Because he would get exploded down there the same way that most of us would.
Oh.
It's like it's more and more pressurized the further down you go.
Oh, you can't do the leagues?
And so Like,
doesn't have league technology.
I'm sure he can go, like, we can go, so far, and then we got to be really careful about going. He can go way lower than we can.
Yeah.
But there's levels to this shit. He can't go way
touche,
the hell down
touche.
there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
he's just gonna be like, I was in Argentina
I
last
love
year.
my kids. Like,
and
fuck off here.
I gotta go 2,000 miles to get fucking laid.
Right. It's more about what aquatic skill, fun things can you do with your water friend,
Yeah.
the aqua friend. And I think really, if you were friends with a group of dolphins, because if you're friends with one dolphin, you can't ride a dolphin. He doesn't have the power. You're sinking him. If you're friends with an orca. Hey everybody, Jason Ellis for Jason Ellis 2.0 podcast sweeping the nation. ED, let's talk about it. Hims knows what's up. Did you know a lot of people not everybody, more people suffer from ED than having a bad night's sleep? Is that ridiculous? What's going on in the bone? Everybody needs to be in the bone zone. If you're having difficulty with the bone zone, you're losing confidence. If you lose confidence, you're just not like doing it, man. It's like you're like you're a shell of yourself. Be like the Elvis of bone and just believe in yourself 110%. Michael Jordan of Erectiones. Use Hims. Hims, 95% less than brand names. Are you serious? How many bones do you want? 95% less in the price range. Cheaper bones. Get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more. Man, what does Hims not do? Can they help me fly? Because I need to fly to Australia to save a koala. Visit hims.com/Ellis. That's hims.com/Ellis for your free online visit. hims.com/Ellis. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Feature product include compound drug products. Hell yeah. Which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Please see website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
And I
Use
think
my French.
And I think that a lot of people, it's just easy to make the joke of, dolphins are rapists, dolphins are rapist.
I mean, are you going to go where I think you're going to go right now?
No.
Okay.
Which is that, people are rapists, but I still hang out with plenty of people.
Not all dolphins are rapists. This is a t-shirt.
This is just my theory.
Yeah, you might be...
Dude, but I'm just saying...
You might be right.
If a dolphin all of a sudden can talk and is smarter than, now I am going to go where you thought I was going to go. If a dolphin can talk and is smarter than the dumbest human being, then a dolphin can totally consent. And if a lady dolphin, yes, I'm still all man, totally hetero. When it comes to dolphins, I don't want to do gay shit with dolphins. Sorry. Apologies to gay dolphins and the men who love them. But... But if a lady dolphin who just looks like a stock dolphin is like, no, come on, sugar. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking hard. I'm not just thinking hard. I'm getting hard.
Is going to be on YouTube.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And, people know me. First things first, I'm taken, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not doing anybody, right? But let's say in an alternate universe, I'm completely single and I'm friends with a dolphin that talks and we are mutual good friends.
This is that we have so many impossible hypotheticals going on here. I didn't feel the need to clear this with my wife.
Right, but let's just make sure, because this is, you never know. People take things the wrong way, Mark.
Okay.
And she's like, look, I'm really into you.
Mm-hmm.
And there's obviously a connection. We've been hanging out in DC for years.
Yeah, I don't like smoking weed, but just anybody.
Right.
I guess we're doing edibles if we're in the sea, but that's all right.
You could blow it in her blowhole.
I guess so.
She might get high. She could take a rip and then blow it out of her blowhole, and you could smoke it out of her blowhole.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. If that's what's happening, I'm saying, I would have sex with a dolphin.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate your giggles, Zach.
No, but that's right. Because my first, like my high school girlfriend, one of them didn't. She
Did she
couldn't.
sound like this?
Sometimes.
Hey.
Yeah, she. In the beginning, she couldn't figure out, or so she said, how to smoke. So the first few times she smoked weed, I would smoke, and then we weren't dating yet. We weren't kissing. We were just opening our mouths, and I was blowing the smoke into her.
Blowing
So
it into her retarded face.
it wouldn't be the first time that just me facilitating a woman getting high
Yeah.
led to romance. So as land, so also in the sea, I assume.
Would you toss it to salad?
I think even though my conception of dolphin anuses and dolphin poop is so different from what I imagine from humans and kind of less gross.
Yeah.
Probably the first time I'm like,
There's no hair.
if you really want me to think about doing this, I'm going to need to bring some kind of wipe into this.
Oh, okay. Doesn't DC wipe it?
Probably, but that's why I say the first time I'm going to.
Okay.
I'd like to lick your vagina and then tongue dart your anus.
Not to be too much of a stickler here, but okay. So are we putting any of those in the greatest?
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Because it's not who would be a good hang/fuck. It's, who do you
Well,
want
inevitably
to
it's going to go.
Yeah, I have boundary issues and deep intimacy issues, so it always does.
I think an orca's going to go.
Zach, you should know that about me if we're going to hang out.
Is an orca basically a large dolphin?
No.
If we take sex out of it,
Yeah.
which is tough,
Yeah. Just
really, really difficult.
but an
Kinda what I'm
orca
here
is going to give you rides, dude. And that's a pretty big part.
And I could see some dolphins, like the wrong dolphin, being like a little chippy, a little bit of a dick. Like an orca is just more of like a big dumb kid.
Yeah. And at one point, they were already giving us rides until they they were like, let me out. And you said no. And then they drowned that guy.
Mm-hmm. They still are some parts of the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they like us. Yeah. I look, doing 40-foot jumps in the air on an orca.
Wow.
Dude, I don't think that there's a greater thing that I could do with my life on planet Earth.
I tend to agree.
And you don't
Like-
have to paddle in. You just stand up. Like
What?
if you wanted to surf one, you don't have to paddle. They're already doing all the work.
Oh, dude, why
Great.
why do I even care? I guess, yeah, sure, I'll ride a wave as well, but like, we're talking about burning along the sea, standing on an orca,
They are the wave.
and then they go, look, grab on, we're going down so I can shoot out. So you grab on, he ducks down, and then hooks up, and flies out of the sea, and you're like 40 foot in the air. I think you're the one.
I'm
Like,
breaching.
yeah.
Get your little fake wigs so you can look like Aquaman. All right. You get the hair.
Why are you gonna bring in Bold?
I'm just saying, if you wanted to,
I don't think it's necessary. He's bald. I'm bald.
Okay,
We're
well, if you
both-
wanted to
we're
do some
both
role play.
aerodynamic, aquadynamic, I should say.
Oh, fuck me for suggesting some role play with an orca.
Fair enough.
We should go through some of people's suggestions. Honey badgers. That's nature's asshole, right?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're mean, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Chill bear.
Why is it a chill bear?
That's just what they wrote.
I think
You
all
see-
bears are chill
Did you see that bear? There's a bear that
unless you poke them.
broke into a zoo and went over to like the bear enclosure
No
and was
way.
just like talking to them.
No way.
Yeah, there's a picture of it. It's in the news doc. Yeah,
It's just like, you guys suck. What are you in for?
exactly.
Do you try to free them?
No.
All right.
Overall, he was a very polite visitor and a curious guy, says the zoo, whoever person. Yeah, I mean, bear, I mean, you could do worse.
Being friends with a bear would be badass.
I think we do kind of owe it to the land animals to separate the wonderful ocean experiences that it's not a fair fight. They can't offer us. Birds could fly you around.
What bird can fly you around, dude? There's no
Yeah,
bird, dude.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
So bears, if you're cool with them and they're big enough, you could ride a bear. So that puts them in the the cool category.
Yeah, but riding a bear is not as good as riding a horse.
Riding a bear is like riding an electric tricycle.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be fun. I mean, for a second, yay, and then like.
And then I'm just going to be like, I get places faster just
Yeah.
by regular old walking.
Yeah, it'd be brutal.
Keep up with me, bear.
Riding a lion.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
How big are they? Can they support a man and still move
I think a
easily?
tiger's the biggest cat.
But are they big enough to support a man? Don't we weigh as much as them, if not more?
Oh, they're strong enough to. But it'd be more one of those things where it'd be like, he wouldn't go that long. He'd get tired,
Yeah.
and it would kind of hurt him a little bit. And it
Yeah.
would definitely hurt you because it's not going to be smooth.
It's not going to be smooth. Yeah, it's not like an elephant taking you around.
Right. Wow.
And we agreed they're kind of cunty, so that would ruin the ride, right?
Yeah, and I'm thinking about the conversation, you know?
Yeah, that's what I think this is really about.
Bears are like, what's been going on? You know, nothing. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes I sleep for half a year. I'm like, wow, that's riveting. I don't really care, you know?
Do you smell food? I smell food. Should we go
Yeah.
get food?
Like, should we go get it? I'm like, no,
Yeah.
really? You know, I can get it from the store. You can't.
Yeah, a lot of small talk with the bear.
Dude, I think I told you, right? That supposedly a bear killed people in a grocery store in Japan.
No. What do you mean supposedly? I
'Cause it
don't know
sound-
for sure.
Well, because I don't know for sure, because it sounds so crazy that I've been repeating it to people. So they've had the most fatal bear attacks ever in Japan in the last, like 7 so far. And some guy got killed at an outdoor spa. But like, I kind of know the setting where this would be like a hot spring and it's in nature.
Okay, yeah.
And they're just saying like, you know, bears, climate change, and we're encroaching on their land, yada, yada, yada. But there was another one where they said a bear went into a supermarket,
Got himself a snack.
injuring 2 men before fleeing.
I'll take a large human, please.
A separate incident in the Iwate prefecture resulted in the death of a man likely from a bear attack. Supermarket incident. Injured 2 men in their 60s and 70s. The bear was agitated as it became trapped inside the store, damaging the fish and fruit sections. So, yeah, I mean, bear attacked people in a grocery store. That's, nobody sees that coming.
Yeah.
I feel like elephants are overrated.
God.
Like, they're fucking awesome. Nobody's debating
They're
that.
super smart. They know about, I would like to ask them, how did you know that your friend died without being there? Because they know when people die and they go visit them and stuff.
Is that,
And they
is that-
mourn their death.
I know, because there's like the elephant graveyards, right?
Yeah, but also people die that they like and they go to where the guy died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's like a true story where a bunch of elephants went to where the guy died and they hung out around there for like a long time mourning his death. I'm like,
Wow.
how do they know?
Yeah. Well, that, I mean, there's got to be something to that, because you're not actually claiming, or you don't believe that elephants are like psychic.
Oh, I am.
Oh, I find that unlikely.
Yeah, you would.
I would. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Okay, well, now elephants are fucking magic, so they catapult to the top of the list.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're magic.
Right.
Hey. Well, fucking who cares?
A lot of people are going to say, you know, I feel like octopuses are having a moment.
I said that.
Yeah.
I said that at the start. They're very smart.
No, you did, but I don't feel like, I don't know if they're on the list or not.
They got to be on the list.
Yeah.
Are they too smart to where they're not fun to talk to?
Are they aliens?
See, I'm not that.
Riddle me this, octopus.
Exactly. See, to me, this is a Rorschach kind of thing, because you're worried
Who?
about them being a Rorschach. Those are the ink blot tests where they go like, what do you see in the ink blot?
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm not concerned about, I would love to hang out with somebody who's too fucking smart, who's cool, who's on drugs, and is a potential alien who's also an octopus.
Oh, yeah.
I'm more concerned about the thing where I smoke weed with somebody. Like, you ever have that thing where it's like somebody brings a friend and you're like, oh, this person, they're not bad. I don't hate them, but they're fucking dumb. And now they're stoned and they're just laughing at dumb shit. Like, that's what I'm afraid of with a lot of these animals. Is they're going to be really
Not to
annoyingly
go there
dumb.
again, Michael, but like,
Sex
let's
with an
say-
octopus?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because the tentacles.
Tentacles, yes. Beaks, no.
Well, I didn't.
Yeah.
Obviously, the beak's out of the game.
But that's the whole. That's the whole.
No,
hole.
but I'm talking about like
Yeah, just
hand jobs,
hand jobs,
and
yeah.
like taint stimulation.
Yeah.
All
Did you let an octopus finger your butt?
Yeah, I mean the alternate universe,
I know, of course.
single. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
If you're in the sea, it's different.
Yes, it is, Michael.
It's really different.
If you live in DC, all bets are off.
If the octopus crawls on land and now you're in bed
I'm
with
like,
an
hey
octopus.
man, inappropriate.
Yeah.
All right. We're
Okay.
good.
All right, cool. Let's see. Other people have said RFK is brainworm.
Man, he is so not hot. Like, there's never been a less hot head.
Do you think there's a correlation? Is it steroids, or is there some other correlation between guys that stay jacked or get jacked later in life and have especially chewed up heads?
I think he's just an ugly guy.
He's in that same
Fuck, he's ugly.
copy of a copy.
I mean, dude, if you can't talk,
Mhm.
you did crazy drugs, dude. Like, whatever, the worm got you. It fucked your face up.
Mhm.
You know,
He can't talk. I mean, his voice is like weird,
you
right?
can't talk, dude.
But he can form sentences.
I know,
literally-
but I
I
can't
literally-
listen to this.
I
You can't be
literally,
serious.
I've barely. The only time I've ever heard him talk or seen him in action is been on this show. Like,
I'd rather date a dolphin.
oh my god, yeah.
Like that head. I'd rather. I'm saying not alternative anymore.
No.
I'm just fucking a dolphin over RFK.
Yeah.
The end.
Agreed.
That's it.
Yeah.
That head is not.
And you got to wonder if the brain worm got like the cool parts that would be fun to hang out with, you know? Because he ate parts of his brain, and he's a worm. He's gonna be too chill, I think.
Dude, he's friends with Aubrey Marcus.
He's just not the kind of guy that I want to hang out with.
Yeah, that's it.
And there's people from both sides of the aisle that are that kind of guy that I don't want to hang out with any Kennedy.
guys.
I don't want to smoke weed with any.
Let's stay on topic though here with the worm. We gotta. He's his own individual. We gotta give him his props.
I don't think worms have much going on.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
I
fair
think you
enough.
can eliminate that. A zebra.
It's just a gay horse.
Zebras are annoying horses.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Zebras, like, at least horses are like majestic
Yep.
and cool and have a vibe, and they're the original cowboys.
Yeah, get out of here. Horse wins easy.
Zebras at the zoo just run in circles. They're dimwits.
Not impressed.
I don't know if you want these separate or
Turtle and tortoise. No, I think
Yeah.
we can speak of them as one. I would be more open to the turtle thing, I would guess, than Jason would be.
You're right.
Yeah.
now tortoises can live for a really long time, so they got a lot of memory, a lot of stuff.
Of what?
Ooh, good.
How
point.
much has under the sea changed in the last 200 years?
Mm-hmm.
Also, when they're on land, they're only like 6 inches off the ground. You know.
They're not doing a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything new in the rock world in the last 2 centuries?
Yeah.
Because
Tell
that's
me
what you're
some
looking
more
at.
about sand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like turtles a lot, but I not like that. Raccoons.
Raccoons are cool.
Yeah, they're not going to win, but they are a dark horse.
But yeah, smoking weed with a raccoon does sound fun.
Like, if we were to really fun, like if we were to bracket this,
Yeah, they're going to be up there.
raccoon might take a round that you wouldn't see coming.
Yep, agreed.
You know,
Yeah, I like a raccoon. Raccoon got hands. They can open stuff. They've seen like people's porn and shit. Yeah, they've seen some shit. They raid people's houses. They got stories.
no,
One time I was there with all my bros and
Yeah.
I mean someone fucking hit someone with a shovel or whatever. It's cool.
yeah. My wife swears that she was friends with one for a while when she was on some kind of drugs, and we
Yeah.
used to have one at our
I
house.
believe her.
I believe her too. When we started living together, there was this guy. He would just come over, and we had one step up into our house and out into the Hollywood Hills, and he would just come over and just put his hands on the thing and just look in. And he never tried to come in, and he's just like, "Hey guys, you guys
Yeah.
just watching TV? Cool. Is that what we're doing tonight?" Like,
Yeah.
he was fucking cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. Jackrabbit. No.
No.
God damn it.
That's
No.
insane. What about a brick? How about that?
Yeah.
Hmm?
What's a jackalope?
It's the rabbits with the antlers.
It's not real, is it?
Yeah.
Wait, it's real?
Yeah. but
Is it?
Yeah.
That's not real.
That's real, dog.
No.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, it's not.
Can you find other? I mean, of course you can find photos.
The legend of the jackalope.
It's not real.
It's not real.
Oh, that's too bad.
Fucking idiot. That's insane.
Imagine taking time out of your day to make this up.
You just said it was real. You believed it.
Yeah, but it's funny. But like, this is
It's not. It's
Somebody-
insane.
somebody
Well-
took time to do that.
It's Linsanity.
Yeah, it's dumb. Yeah, no, and I said it. I was like on board with it too. I was
Fucking
thinking,
Jackalope is awesome.
I wasn't literally thinking. I was like, yeah, I thought it was like an antelope-y kind of thing. Like, yeah, jackrabbit elope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Oh,
not real and no more, and just as annoying as a rabbit. Rabbits are busy, too much. The whole
I would do mushrooms with a jackalope just because I'd be like, whoa.
yeah. Well, then that kind of brings you to somebody suggested unicorn. I mean, if you're going to do a jackalope, go all the way to unicorn.
Right. Well, it's not real. I hate to
yeah.
bum anybody
But
out.
I'm saying if you're saying you would want to hang out with a jackalope, I think I'd rather hang out. I'm not
with a
really
unicorn because you can ride it.
I'm not really interested in hanging out with a unicorn either.
Yeah.
But and now a Pegasus,
What's that?
that's the ones that fly, right?
Yeah, right. Then
Because now we're talking about
now we're flying
a horse
and riding
with
flying.
flying
Yeah,
benefits.
that's the winner, but it's not real.
but it's
so
not
you
real.
Can't do it.
Yeah. Slugs.
What? No. What about taking a shit and talking to that? Fucking slug.
Yeah. So I did, look up a list of animals with surprisingly cool personalities. This is obviously very, very, very subjective, but crows solve puzzles, play pranks, give gifts to humans,
Hold grudges.
have been observed sledding down snow-covered roofs for fun. Crows might be an underrated bird to hang out with.
I like
Mm-hmm.
that grudge shit too. If you piss one off, for years they remember.
They remember it, yeah.
Yeah, that's it's John Wick of the birds.
Cockatoos dance to music, throw tantrums when ignored, have big goofy charm. I've dated cockatoos.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Capybaras?
Ooh,
What's that again?
those are great.
Aren't they
This one's
like a marsupial kind of thing?
yeah.
Oh yeah, the big yeah.
Yeah, these guys are cool.
Meh. It's a big rat.
It's a big rat. It's
Dogs are cooler.
it's kind of a lame beaver.
Yeah. Platypus might be cool.
Ooh,
Like why? How? What's up with you, dude? How do you have so many things?
You know what? Again, they're not going to win. Otters are kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because they'll like hang out in the ocean, and if you're on the pier, they'll like look up at you,
Yeah,
and they're just
yeah.
like breaking shit. Like otters are
Yeah.
low key fun. I think they're strong honorable mentions.
Yeah. Fair.
Bearded dragons.
I'm good friends with one.
Yeah,
Not a lot going on.
yeah. I mean, I feel like snakes are sort of the cats of the reptile
Agreed.
world.
Mysteriously full of shit.
Yeah.
Not thinking too much either.
yeah, they're just cold-blooded killers.
They're not even that. Yeah. They'll attack anything if they think it's food.
An interesting one that's not going to win, but it wouldn't have occurred to me. Pigs. Incredibly smart and social, can learn tricks faster than dogs, and love belly rubs.
Saw a wild boar that laid down in the bush with somebody and let him belly rub him.
Yeah.
And he's a wild boar.
Like pigs,
They're
and
friendly.
I'm kind of like blatantly like stereotyping here, but pigs to me are like if you say you have a friend and he's like, oh, I'm going to stay with my family in the country. Do you want to come along for the weekend? And you get there and then you like meet his cousin and his cousin's like a fucking Larry the Cable guy. And you're like, I don't think I'm going to like this guy. We're just like really, really different. He's loud. And then you like hang out with him and you're like, you know what? That guy just doesn't give a shit. That guy is fucking fun to be around. I don't want to hang out with him all the time.
Yeah.
But we fucking made it work. We made it work. We forged a common bond for an. I feel like a pig best case scenario is just going to be like, yeah, dude, just fucking roll around in your slop. Why am I being so fancy over here? Why shouldn't I just eat out of a trough?
Yeah.
You make a lot of
from
sense,
time
pig.
to time, broing down with a pig sounds cool.
Yeah. Goats are supposedly able to make strong bonds with humans. Yada yada.
I know some goats. Pretty cool.
Doesn't seem like a lot going on.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I mean, they had the reputation for being like satanic, which I think is giving them more credit than they deserve.
Yeah, it's like liquid death. Like, no, they're not.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
They can steer their dicks.
Goats?
Goats.
Yeah, they can piss left or right.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
They're also like, I know that we're not talking about cuddling, but they're really not cuddly.
They headbutt people a lot
Yeah, but like
in a friendly way.
their hair is like really not soft.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Super opposite
Yeah,
of
like
that.
on the couch. No thanks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not necessarily assuming that a lion's going to want to cuddle or a gorilla's going to want to cuddle,
But
but
they're cuddly.
they would be.
Yeah.
One would assume.
Cuddling a tiger because I haven't cuddled a tiger, but I have pat a tiger,
Mhm.
and he was very soft.
So how many things have actually made the cut?
The only ones you guys have been excited about:
Mhm.
wolf, elephant, shark, orca, octopus, raccoon.
So 6, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I can. It makes no difference. Like cheetahs, pumas, lions, tigers.
I mean, to me, the best one would be a tiger because the biggest one, Siberian tiger, is the biggest cat,
Mhm.
and the bigger the better.
Yeah.
He's the best looking one. He's just fucking badass.
Some people would say penguins.
King penguins.
Yeah.
I don't really want to hang out with it.
That tank fucking stinks
Oh,
at the aquarium. Their shit is like a different kind of vile.
Yeah, they stink.
Owls.
No,
Yeah. Crocodiles.
I don't think they have a lot to say, man. Like they are pretty.
Straight murder.
Yeah, I guess like inside the mind of the darkest murderer on the planet. But they're just pretty. I think they're very small-minded, and that's how they survive so long. Because they don't stress.
Mhm.
They don't think about anything.
Mhm.
It's like a rock that eats.
They're like the only dinosaur still around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like hanging out with one of them would be like hanging out with one of the guys from ZZ Top.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Them and sharks pretty similar, I reckon.
Just kinda
They're
like-
both the oldest things that have made it the longest.
Yeah, you're just like, hey, I'm going to the kitchen. Can I get you anything? And they're like,
Food.
I'm good.
Yeah. Your
Like,
leg.
All right.
I'm like,
also-
no, dude, you can't eat me. Remember, we're friends. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we
Basically.
agreed on no style of bear. Polar, black. doesn't
Polar
matter.
bear would be the best.
Polar bear would be the best.
Yeah.
They're pretty vicious too, but
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not. But they're not.
But if he's your friend,
Mhm.
Yeah.
he's just big and cool.
Yeah.
I would kind of like to hang out with a panda so I could insult it.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're just like, it's like, they're just put on such a pedestal and they're such useless animals.
Fair.
They really should not exist anymore.
Right. We're the ones that make him exist, right?
Yeah. And I remember hearing some guy who was like super into animal conservationism, like a famous guy in the world, I don't remember who, was like, I would gladly eat the last panda.
Mm.
His reason being, he's like, there are so many other fucking species that just are disappearing from the planet because all the fucking money goes to saving these stupid fucking bears that can't save themselves, can't even figure out how to get fucking pregnant. And he's like, yeah, do I like pandas? Pandas are cool. They're cute. They look like big fucking stuffy animals. But if they went away tomorrow, we would save 100 other species.
Red pandas are cuter, I reckon.
I love red pandas.
Me
Red
too.
pandas are kind of like the best of pandas and raccoons.
Agreed.
I mean, I think a red panda's on the list personally.
Oh yeah. I'll put
Yeah.
them on there.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed some of those in New Jersey last year. Yeah.
I saw one in New York the other day.
Yeah, and they're like a good time. Like it's like pandas are just like, you're welcome. I'm here. Red pandas are like, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there. It's like
Yeah.
they put on a goddamn show for you.
Agreed.
Trying to think of what else I mean, I know we talked about like apes and gorillas. Like I don't know if you make a distinction for like a chimp.
No, if I'm talking to any monkey, it's a gorilla.
I think you're right.
I know
think-
we already got raccoon, but would ferret be on the list somewhere, or is
Oh my
ferret too
God,
much?
no.
No.
Way
They're
too much.
They're crazy.
They're awful.
Yeah.
I dated a few of those. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ferrets are like the white trash meth addicts of the animal
They
world.
really are.
Yeah.
They are trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if they could fucking figure out how to pull it off, they'd be like stealing catalytic converters from cars so they can get
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, if they had a choice, if they could have the option between food and black tar heroin, they would choose black tar heroin.
Yeah. Yeah. Like it's like one of the, I honestly, like I'm sorry if this is hitting close to home for anybody, but like it's like tell me you're trashy without telling me you're trashy. Like tell me you have ferrets.
Yeah. All right, that'll do.
Yeah.
So we got wolf, elephant, shark, orca, octopus, raccoon, Siberian tiger, polar bear, red panda.
I got to put $1 million on an orca. Obviously, I don't want to go to the sea a lot. Like right now, if I'm friends with an orca, I don't feel very good. I want to go to the beach.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's tougher. But also, I don't want to hang out with anybody that much. You know? Like, To go for rides on my orca? Yeah. To hang out with a Siberian tiger? He could be in the house all the time. Like if he was friends with all the other dogs and cats in my house, that'd be fucking cool, man. Anybody tries to break in, bad idea. Man, now it's up between, man, I put $1 million on a Siberian tiger. I was born to hang out with a tiger. But man, a fucking polar bear. Nobody expects a polar bear in your house.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm not super motivated to hang out with polar bears.
You wouldn't fit in a car.
No.
Would a Siberian fucking red panda would. A red panda would want to go for drives.
A red panda is a very portable, pal.
Dude, if I was single and I was at Air One with a red panda,
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They'd be giving you $20 smoothies for free.
I'd be getting those free Japanese strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
I went in there the other day to use the bathroom and I took all the samples and didn't buy anything and left. Fuck you, Air One.
Red dragons.
Thank you. Terrible. Awful. Fucking smoked nuts. Who needs fucking smoke your own nuts?
I love that place.
Dude, Red Panda came out of nowhere just sweeping it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's... I don't know. What do you think, Tully? Are you in on Red Panda? Because I am.
I am Red Panda and octopus.
Yeah, but you eat octopus.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to tell him that.
That's really confused. Yes, you are. He's going to know.
You're not going to know.
You're a
Yeah,
shitty friend.
I've lied to plenty of people.
I'm
not gonna eat him.
That's what I just said. Shitty friend.
Yeah.
Fucking I eat you.
Yeah.
You're a good guy. But I would eat your brother. Would you eat that guy? The one you're friends with?
No, I wouldn't. I'm sure I'd be weird about
That's
that.
big of you.
I don't know. Like, is it if you eat animals? Like, is it? Do you think that an octopus would be like, I totally support you eating chickens and cows, but eating me is blasphemy?
Yeah.
I mean, in this scenario,
I'd be okay with it.
In this scenario, he's smart. But
Yeah.
there's another scenario where
We're animals.
There's another scenario where the cow is smarter than the fucking octopus.
Yeah.
I would tell a
Look,
cow.
I'm not gonna lie. If they came out with a new thing that was like, look, this is healthier for you than red meat,
Yeah.
I'd do it. I don't want to kill anybody.
I would tell a cow to its face that I eat other cows.
I'm not a guy that's looking to lie to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, but you never have to have this conversation with the Red Panda, you know?
It's weird because I would lie to the octopus. I wouldn't lie to the cow.
Weird. What? That's weird.
Yeah.
Why? Please explain that to me.
Because deep down inside, I think it is okay to eat cows, and I suspect it's not okay to eat octopuses.
Okay, keep going, because no. How is one different than the other?
Supposedly, octopuses are a lot smarter.
Oh. Wait.
Also, we bred
so
cattle.
eating an octopus, you think when an octopus dies, is murdered, it's like you're fucking seriously murdering me? And you think when a cow's getting murdered, they don't know?
There's levels.
You know.
There's levels.
You know that
There's levels.
A
I
cow
know.
knows it's getting murdered.
Yes, and I'm okay with it. And I'm obviously on some level okay with the octopus because I fucking grilled one this past
I
weekend.
was going to say, you're okay with both.
But I'm more okay. That's what I'm saying. Like if you told
Oh,
me,
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
if you told me,
Wait,
10,
one's like going a little more emotion involved in its murder. and
if
you're
you
like,
told
man,
me,
that's tough.
yeah, that's all. I'm saying.
Okay.
If you told me 10 years from now I'm not going to eat cows, I would be shocked. If you told me 10 years from now I'm not eating octopus, I'd be far less shocked.
Huh. All right. You're very honest, Michael.
Thank you.
Yeah, we don't really breed octopus the way we do with cows.
They did actually. There's some.
Oh, wow.
They just banned some kind of octopus farming in California.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Well, what the fuck? I mean, they ain't that smart, dude. If there's all this fucking, if there's this whole area and then there's like a big like cage around the outside of it, like they just fucking, they grow up, they live on this rock, they go under that rock. Someday somebody grabs them and fucking dashes their head against the rocks and kills them. That's the way the like fishermen do it in like Africa and Spain, like old school style. Yeah, they live their whole entire lives without knowing that they did not. They technically have access to the entire ocean. Most of them don't actually take advantage of that, you know, as long as they have enough space. I mean, fuck, we put them in aquariums and nobody feels all that bad about that.
Yeah, I think I'd rather be dead than me in an aquarium.
I think I'd rather live a couple years in the ocean with a net around me than live my whole entire life in a fucking aquarium.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I
I don't know if this means we have a winner.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really being friends with an elephant. It's like, where do you go to see him? You know, like, dude,
You'd have to really change your. Well, no, I
gotta
mean,
live
there's.
somewhere. I gotta live somewhere where, dude, even if he's like, everyone's like, nah, man, you don't understand. Jason's best friends with that elephant. Like,
Yeah,
and it's never gonna hurt anybody. It's just like totally cool. It speaks English.
yeah.
I guess I would make money selling tickets, but then now I'm like fucking running a circus for my buddy. Like,
Yeah, now
fuck
you're
that,
exploiting
dude.
this guy. This is
I'm
Dumbo.
doing meet and greets 24/7.
It's the Dumbo shit. Yeah.
I'm getting
Okay.
colds every time I shake fucking weird dudes' hands.
But I visited this town in Bali called Ubud. It's this really cool, like, little hippie mountain town.
Love a bud.
And we rode elephants in that general. Like, I could live in Ubud for sure, and you could too. It was like cool. It was easy. It felt like fucking Indonesia meets like 1960s San Francisco. It was cool. It had a serious fucking vibe. And your elephant buddy would just live down the road from you.
All right. Well, if I'm in a bud, I'd put him on the list, but
Yeah.
I'm not.
Right. You could have I mean, I'm sure there's elephants that live. I mean, we have elephants that live in like zoos around here.
Yeah. I just don't think they're having fun.
No.
I want him to be like I want him to be around his friends. I'm not voting on an elephant. It's too much.
Uh-huh.
He doesn't deserve to be around us. He's too big.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going red panda. It's just a fit. He's around all the time. He's got hands. He could probably
Yeah.
help with the dishes, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You could do chores and stuff.
He could roll his own joints.
I'm not, put it this way, I'm kind of torn between red panda and octopus, but I find it hard to try to advocate for octopus over red panda.
Octopus is going to make your joints wet.
Mm. Yeah, and he's probably not going to help out around the house.
Got open jars.
And he's sliming around
So
everywhere.
can
It's
I.
fucking uncomfortable, dude.
They are kind of like icky and weird. Yeah.
He's making a mess.
Red pandas are just kind of chill.
They're always cool. Just watching TV with him is fucking casual.
Yeah, they're
Watching
super raccoons.
Watching TV with an octopus is like, ew. Dude, get off the couch.
Yeah.
You're sliming it.
I can't stop anthropomorphizing, like putting people traits on them. And red pandas, in my mind, I'm kind of just reducing to raccoons. And then I'm thinking of Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, he sucks.
Yeah.
Every time you come home, he goes, hey.
Yeah.
That's fucking,
He's got a little.
I mean.
And, you know, a Siberian tiger and polar bear, you know, the whole thing is they're not going to attack you, but that doesn't mean he's not going to attack other people. The rule is.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, he
Right.
might murder somebody else?
Exactly. So,
Wait, you just added that. I thought he was cool.
I thought he was only cool with you, is the rule.
Well, that's not going to work.
Well, it doesn't. We're saying that he won't kill us does not imply he will kill everybody else.
Okay.
You can't have him killing the neighbor's dog and shit.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Another reason why red panda would be great. You don't got to worry about him fucking
Panda
snapping.
can fucking kill it.
So, I mean, the original scenario that I imagine, it was just sort of like this was an arranged encounter where the guy was going to come over your house one time. And sure, if there's a real chemistry there, you guys really gel. You can
Get
talk
fixed.
about hanging out in the future. But like, he comes from his world and returns to his world.
Okay.
Oh.
It's not
it's
necessarily.
a one-time trip?
Well, I'm just saying, what is the animal, if they weren't super dumb,
I'm back with Orca.
that you could just hang out with and do drugs with?
I'm back with Orca.
And yeah, if it goes well, maybe you guys hang out once a week.
See?
Oh, okay. So he's not around the house.
But he does live full time in his world. So I'm
okay.
assuming the lion can resist the urge to eat all of your neighbors because, like, he already ate.
Yeah, no, I'm Orca. Because I'm doing 60-foot airs in the sea.
Yeah.
And that, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't care. There's nothing that's greater that I've ever come up with in my mind.
Mhm.
What is the greatest thing that I could do before I die?
Would
A
actually
60-foot air on an orca?
would actually be pretty funny to go to all of the douchiest locals only shark surf spots in the world,
Oh, yeah.
riding a shark
Oh, yeah.
and just being like, you, yeah, I'm just fucking with you. No, you. And it's just like, you guys, we're probably not going to kill you.
Yeah, call me a kook. I
But we
fucking
might.
dare you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just up and down the coast.
I would actually go surfing and have my shark push me into waves
Yeah.
and push other people off
Nice.
while they cry and think they're being murdered.
What are they going to do about it?
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
All right, there you go.
All right. Well, then it's settled. On what? I couldn't say.
I mean, what is the point of any of it? Anyway?
Seriously. For sure.
All right, there you go, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week. Patreon.com/Ellis, mate. Or Jason Ellis 2.0. I don't know. Don't die.